Hi. So, I went to the night market tonight in Quy Quang, and it was really cool. There's just stall after stall after stall lining this street, and some of the soys or alleys that go on for days. Lots of food stalls, lots of gorgeous flower stalls, and a lot of street food, produce, clothing, other funky stuff. There were fortune tellers out, like, right at the station tonight. That was kind of fun. I wish I had a Thai friend with me tonight that could translate, because I totally would have done that. Anyway, so I went out and I got a ton of food. Some good, some not so good. I got a murder dessert. That was delicious, by the way. It just looked scary. More chicken feet, which I'm not a fan. Got a gristly sausage, also not a fan. Got a couple hot dogs and sausages that were delish. Had like a rice patty burger thingy. That was tasty, simple, but tasty. Got freaked out by some hard-boiled eggs that had actually been stirred up and seasoned inside the eggshells, so that was kind of random. It was tasty, but it was really random. Got a bunch of desserts that are orange and whatever. The murder dessert, I think, was a little bit tastier, although the little pocket dessert ball things that had coconut in them that were orange and sugary. So, working the diabetes tonight, not gonna lie. And then I also loaded up on Pocari Sweat. I found a Japanese market near the knitting store I went to, which is in this upscale neighborhood and evidently quite Japanese. I heard more Japanese than Thai while I was on the street there. High-end luxury condo apartments near the SkyTrain, so la-di-da. But I can't find Gatorade here, and all I do is sweat. I wouldn't be shocked if I lost 10 pounds in water weight, to be honest. I just sweat all day. I mean, I go through these like nothing. But I don't replace my electrolytes. And like today I felt like it was a lazy day, but it just rolled over. Anyway, I've walked over at least probably 10 miles. Last I checked on my Fitbit, I was at like 9.5. Today, out in the sun, 90 plus degree heat plus really high humidity. Like, I have all sorts of lovely rashes because my body's like, hey, what's this humidity stuff? I'm gonna go haywire and screw up your skin. It's gonna be awesome, and you're gonna itch all day. And so, anyway, night market. Got some good stuff. Oh, I got these things called rose apples too. They're kind of like, they look like a cashew fruit. I don't have them out right now. They look like a cashew fruit a bit, a little darker, more maroony, magenta-y red. They're crispy and taste like a really mellow Asian pear. I highly recommend them. I got a huge bag of them for 40 baht. 40 baht is a few cents over $1. Probably at least a kilo plus of the things, so cannot complain there. Which brings me to my Christmas present for everybody, because I figured, I'm in Thailand, so plenty of Christmassy stuff, but if I'm gonna do Christmas in Thailand, I should do Christmas in Thailand right, which means while I was at the market, there were some stalls that specialized in this little lovely. If you don't know what that is, that would be durian. And it's expensive. It's called the King of Fruit. And it's kind of out of season right now, according to Goy. but you can still find it places. Or Heinz, you said it's out of season, and then Goy was like, I've seen it places, but it must be at the tail end of the season or something, or the beginning of the season, I'm not sure. Anyway, it's really expensive. 140 baht for this one piece. Doesn't look all that bad, like, I don't know. It's not the most appetizing, but it's not the most unappetizing fruit I've ever eaten. It does smell strong. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It just kind of smells like strong onions, like you know, like if you cut onions on a wooden cutting board and you let it sit out for a few hours, and then you go to cut something else on it, and you're like, oh yeah, I should have cleaned that. Kind of has that smell. So it's oniony. It's not pleasant, but it's not like, oh my god, this is like the most wretched, awful, disgusting thing on the planet, like a lot of people say it is. Ooh, okay. We're gonna get right into this. Didn't realize it was quite as soft as it was, so I just kind of dug in already. It's really soft and custardy, which I've heard people say it is. And it smells a little more fruity, like on the inside. It's not quite as, I mean, it's still oniony smelling, but it's not quite as bad. Let's see here. Hello, there's my camera. So yeah, it's kind of custardy under like a little thin shell, so I always thought it kind of, I've heard it's custardy, but it always looked like jackfruit to me, so I expected like this kind of waxy, fibery thing, but it definitely is not that. So, I'm going to get a spoon for this. I already kind of have it on my finger, but we won't talk about how filthy my nails are, how gross and dirty my hands are. I've washed them, but I still have really dirty nails, no matter what I do. And as far as pollution goes, the city isn't that bad, like at least the parts I've been in. Certainly like a lot cleaner than India. It can look a little dirty, like if you go out on certain days where they're doing trash collection, because most people don't have cans, so there'll be like big piles of trash out on the street, or on the sidewalk, but they do get picked up. Like the garbage guys come and pick it up and whisk it away. But so if you get here and you're like, oh my god, there's mountains of garbage everywhere, it's garbage night, so just chill. It's all good. All right. Here we go. I don't know what to think of this. We'll find out. Like I said, it's not the greatest smell on the planet, but it's not like the most vile thing either. I'm gonna be a wuss and go light, go lightweight here. Here we go. Actually, this scares me more than the bugs, by the way. I was not pleased about the insects, but this has a reputation. So far, it's not as bad as I thought it was on the scent department, but I mean, I'm not gagging or like, ooh. I'm gonna have my handy dandy water right here. I probably shouldn't just sit here inhaling the stench and, oh god. Bottoms up. I'm gonna go to bed with that in my mouth. So, at first, has this nice fruity taste. And it's like, oh, this is really mild and not that bad. Then it tastes like you licked the cutting board that had old onion juice on it. And it's really strong. Not like, okay, it's strong, but it's not like, oh my god, I'm dying strong, despite what I just looked like. All right. Like, the first taste is actually kind of pleasant, and then, like, the onion taste hits, and it's just raw. I'll take one more little bit, but actually the aftertaste is kind of like the little bit stuck in my mouth. Ain't half bad. Like, it has a good flavor if you can get past the nasty rotten onion taste. Like, it has this really good, mild, fruity, custardy, like, consistency that's tasty. It's just like there's this nasty, strong, rotten onion taste that's involved, too. And the best part is I'm allergic to sulfur, so raw onion doesn't exactly do great things for me in the gastric department, so I'm guessing that lovely odor is probably related to onions as far as chemical makeup goes, and it's probably full of sulfur too, so maybe I should be glad I'm not keen on this. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a second try. See if this differs from the first, because I'm crazy. But anyway, here we go. Nope. Okay, so bugs, I would eat them again. Chicken feet, I will eat them again until I get to where I can stomach them. I do not like them. Durian, I'm not gonna lie, if someone like had it and was like, hey, let's have this durian treat, or, you know, let's have a chunk of the actual, you know, fruit, okay, I'll take another bite of it, but I think it's going on my list of things I prefer not to eat, not things that are like, oh god, I don't ever want to eat this again, list of things to eat. In my more pleasant department, if I can get it, oh, here we go. There's like this sticky rice coconutty thing with red beans in it. It's delicious. And I'm like, oh, look at this nice little rice and bean looking thing. I almost thought they were blueberries at first because the red beans are so dark. And I'm like, yay! So I cut into it. And it's like murder looking. Like, I'm like, oh my god, there's raw meat inside. It's actually a strawberry, and it's like mad delicious, so highly recommend this. Anyway, there's your Christmas present. I ate durian, and I lived to tell a tale, and that cost about just under $5 for that one piece of durian. They aren't messing around when they say it's expensive. It is. So, rose apples, yay. Murdered rice dessert, big thumbs up. Durian, yeah. Alright. Merry Christmas. And, enjoy 15 minutes of me blathering on about blathering on. And then eating stinky fruit. Bye.